Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charlie. Welcome back to Big Ambitions. Alpha 10 is here. We got some updates. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about them. We are going to show them, of course. Everything's going to get shown, absolutely. But we're not going to be just like taking time and listing all the changes. Instead, I'm going to show them to you periodically as we play. And if you want to just see a list of them, you can see the link in the description. Changelog is down there, okay? It has lots of fancy pictures and stuff. We've got warehouses. We got headquarters we can, buy into now. We got some UI changes. And we can see behind us now while we drive, which is kind of cool. We can also use this to go in reverse if we want to as well. Still no way to rotate the camera freely with our mouse, unfortunately. Maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't. I have no idea. The other thing you can do, though, couple of the things I've pointed out, a couple of little things that I wanted to see, aside from traffic being fixed, which is kind of cool. I haven't had any traffic jam problems so far, so that does seem to be pretty fixed. But one of the things that I like is if you are parked legally, you can now sleep in your car. Yep. You can now sleep in your car. Very good. All right. Other thing is, the city seems a bit more full. There are cars in the parking lot and stuff now, which is kind of nice. And driving into the places and stuff is not as fluid as it used to be. Not entirely sure the reason for that, but it's not. You can't just drive into it. Now you have to click, and then you're in. So, okay. Trying things out a little bit. I get it. It's okay. So what we're going to do, just as a recap for everybody, I have 3 businesses. I have Char Gifts, Char Mart, and Fast Chuck. Yeah. And you'll notice in this area that there is now a deliveries tab. And we can put delivery contracts and stuff in here. Now, this feature was in Alpha 9, but it wasn't obvious. It was so unobvious that I missed it. I'll show you how to do that now, but it's a little bit more clear that deliveries are in the game now just because that tab exists, right? But how you got to do it is you park your vehicle, and inside this warehouse, you can come over to this person that's on this desk. And this is where you set up your sales contracts, your delivery contracts, with this fella here in the desk that looks just like me. Or twinsies. I can start contract. I select the business I want to do it for. In this case, Fast Chuck. And the delivery fee is $1,000. That's pretty pricey, okay? But it frees you up to go out and explore and play the game and develop a more macro approach to your businesses instead of micromanaging them a bit more. So give and take, right? The more businesses you have, of course, the more you're going to be spending for deliveries. But I'll show you how it works anyway. We're going to go ahead and hit accept. So that's the delivery contract. Now, if I go back into the business manager, I can go to Fast Chuck, and the deliveries tab will now have New York Distro Incorporated here. And right now it says deliveries on Mondays. Currently, nothing's being delivered on Mondays, and today is Friday. So what I want to do for Fast Chuck is I'd like to see what inventory is already there. So I'm going to say that I want deliveries on Thursdays for now. And that's going to sort of delay the delivery so that it doesn't happen in case I forget it. But I'm going to go ahead and add entry, and I'm going to add some of the things that I want them to bring every Thursday, okay? So this is a fast food restaurant. I would like them to bring hot dogs because I have a need for those. And this is going to be kind of like you have to really manage like how much product am I using per week and how do I replace that product? So you have to kind of figure that out. For me, for now, I'm going to go with 6 boxes of hot dogs. I'm going to go with, let's do maybe 2 boxes of paper bags. We'll do, I need hamburgers. Also, somebody pointed out that I'm not selling soda in my fast food restaurant. Guys, I have no idea if you can even sell soda in your fast food restaurant, okay? Like, I don't know if you have to stick to the products that are there, okay? In general, the more you have delivered each time, the more economical it is to do deliveries because you have that fixed cost, right? $1,000 fixed cost for deliveries. I think that's a bit steep. To be honest, I think it's a bit steep, but I think there are also cheaper ways to manage deliveries in the future. after all, the wholesaler is a business as well. They want to make money, so we can. Where does the wholesaler get their stuff, right? Maybe we can ship it in ourselves in our own warehouse instead. Wink, wink. We'll look at that later. But for now, let's go and get French fries, and we'll go. Let's say 4 boxes of that. So this delivery will cost me $28.22, and it will happen once a week, and I can change the day on that anytime I want to. For now, let's get back in the car. Just gonna drive out of the store real quick without buying anything, and we're gonna go over to the fast food restaurant. I just want to kind of see where they are. I have made a recent delivery myself, so I'm gonna try to think about that in terms of like how fast this stuff's being used. But what I want to do is I want to watch each of my businesses for a couple of days to get an idea. Yep, there it is. Oh yeah. Traffic is fixed, but that doesn't stop me from messing it up. Okay. Let's see if I can I? Oh, parallel park. Oh. Okay, so one thing I still want, you have to hold C. This is too narrow. You have to hold C to look behind you. I really do wish that was a toggle, because it's hard to drive backwards like that while also holding C. Have you tried that? Huh? Hovgaard, have you tried to parallel park while holding C? The finger gymnastics. Anyway, let's head over to here. And I just want to take a quick look at my business and see what we have left. There's paper bags. They're kind of starting to get a little low on that register. These ones are mostly stocked. I have made a delivery to this shelf recently. So we've got 3,000 paper bags, about 800 French fries in here, 300 hot dogs still. And then over here, we've got, you know what I should do? Maybe I put it all like this, and then I can just see it. It's probably better. So it looks like I'm down on burgers here. Pretty heavily down on burgers. Got lots of French fries though. So what I could do, since its delivery's happening in a week, I want to see if this supply will, like, especially for French fries and stuff, I want to see if that stuff lasts a week, and then I can figure out, you know, how much I want to have delivered, because I'm going to buy the delivery. And if I'm overspending, right, I'm not selling all my merchandise. That's not good, right? The thing about brick and mortar businesses is that inventory management will suck the life out of you. I definitely don't say that from experience. Absolutely. No, but inventory management and really just having stuff in inventory, it's a drain. You want to move product as fast as you can. You don't want it sitting on your shelves, right? So we don't want to overbuy, okay? So I want to see how much that is, but I'm definitely going to run out of hamburgers. So I'm going to make a real quick trip over here, get a car full of hamburgers, all on my ownsies. And maybe we can sell soda there too. You know, you guys want me to try selling soda there? I don't even know if you can. Haven't tried. I also want to figure out what to do with my grocery store and stuff. Now, you might be wondering, what about the other stores, Charlie? Well, okay, so I've already done that before starting the recording. So I have frozen food deliveries, fresh food deliveries, and soda can deliveries coming to Charmart, and that's happening on Saturday. That's tomorrow. So they'll have a full inventory of stuff. I did not elect to bring paper bags, though. I did forget that. So let's do like, ooh, max amount of boxes reached. Oh. So that's only allowed to have 20 boxes per delivery truck. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take one away from the frozen food and add one paper bag. Okay, there you go. And then we also have Char Gifts. This has a delivery schedule here as well. And I need to add bags to this. I totally forgot about bags. So we'll do like, I'll probably go through like 2 bags. I don't know. We can go like maybe one more cheap gifts. And let's go one more expensive gift, and might as well go one more soda can. Now, it becomes incredibly important to have enough storage space for this stuff, I would assume. I don't know that yet. I've never taken a delivery yet, and I don't even know if you're going to get anything graphically that confirms a delivery or anything like that, so we're going to explore that together. But look at this delivery. This delivery on Tuesday is going to cost me $12,000, man. I mean, I gotta have money in the bank. Otherwise, you know, I assume my deliveries will fail. But basically, that's an introduction to some features. You can see that graphically it shows us we can drive into the store, which is kind of nice. I don't know about the whole like having to click a button to do it thing. I did like it better when I could just simply drive in, but the green thing is good. And this graphic here, this little square box, it will go away when the store is closed. So it's also a visual indicator that they're open, which is nice too. I still like the idea on mouse over of having operating hours right in this little box for mouse over. If it's a business that's open, privately open until time would be awesome. That would just be like simple until time right there would be good. That way I could just know. I wouldn't have to look into it. We have a recruitment agency that's got some people for us. I don't need to hire anybody. Not really, no. I'd like to take you guys on a little tour through the city. But it looks like I'm gonna run out of frozen food in Char Mart. You know what? Let's see. Char Mart's deliveries. It's gonna happen on Saturday. There you go. That's the one that's the biggin. That's the one that's gonna cost me 12 grand. You won't have to worry about that much longer, Char Mart. I can't confirm this because it doesn't appear, unless I missed it, it doesn't appear to be in the release notes or Alpha 10. But I remember with just conversations with the devs that this alpha was also slowing down speed. So the game speed progresses a little bit slower now. I can't confirm that because it doesn't look like it's, unless I missed it. It's possible I overlooked it. I got it open in front of me here, and I'll probably just confirm it after a quick cut here. But I wanted to show you that there's more to the city than I have been showing you. Okay, I wanted to show you that you can drive for quite a bit here. Okay, so we're gonna head all the way down here, and you do have to deal with traffic, which is unfortunate. But I'm gonna GTA this. That is to say, I'm gonna Grand Theft Auto this. I just turned Grand Theft Auto into a verb. You're welcome. And if I zoom out with the map here, you can see that, you know, this is where we're used to living, and there's our initial store and everything. And we've been spending all of our time on this side of it, but we can go this way. And there is a bunch of buildings over here. We can drive around in these areas too. Yeah? We can find all sorts of things, including an ad agency, which there's also a marketing agency we can talk to. And in marketing, it's been in Alpha 9, and it can be abused hard. Like, there are some testers. I imagine there are some testers, but I know of one person at least that's told me about it, and it's very, very powerful. You just don't abuse it. All the stuff needs balancing, basically, so don't worry about it. It's an alpha. We're gonna take a look, though. I probably will do some marketing, but I wanted to find, well, that might actually be, so headquarters, right? We can form our own headquarters if we want to as well. And some of these buildings are occupied, but some of them, like this building right here, right on 2nd Avenue, is open for a rent of $434. I have no idea if I should have a headquarters in one of these really big buildings. I don't think I need that much space for a HQ, but we can have other types of like office managers and stuff that will handle logistics and all the other stuff, right? Make our lives easier by hiring people to do the work that we don't want to do ourselves, right? Now we can focus more on the macro approach. But you can drive around and look at all these really nice outdoor places to eat at, and this road is blocked, but we can still go this way. I'm actually wondering if this tunnel area is busted. So this one kind of goes down here, which is kind of cool how that road does that. But I want to see, because in Alpha 9, you just went right through this in Alpha 9. I want to see. Do I go up or do I go through it? I go through it. Okay. Back up. I wanted to go up. Yeah, so like some of this stuff is pretty to look at, but non-functional, right? It's just the way it goes. You can also walk around through here, and I can do that right now. Let's just kind of go right like this, park, and in the previous alpha, your head would be blocked, or rather, your body would be blocked by these trees. So I didn't really bother to walk around much and show you stuff. But since this is a change with Alpha 10, I did want to point it out. You now have this sort of circle around your character that allows you to always see your character if you're walking through the trees and stuff. It's kind of interesting. An interesting approach. It can be cleaned up a little, but it's Alpha 9, or it's Alpha 10, you know? It's nice. I appreciate being able to see my character, you know, and that's awesome. All right, cool. And I didn't really spend a whole lot of time before walking around the parks and stuff, but now that time is slowed down, kind of can. I still think food truck. Hello. Food truck in the park, man. Get a whole bunch of people walking around in here too. Just like this guy right here. Awesome. We can interview him or her, I guess. Like we can interview these people, but like take this person and like let's go, I don't know, 60 of them just walking around this busy urban environment would be awesome. I also love the ability to jump. I don't know. I'm spoiled in games. I want to be able to jump over things. All right, I'm gonna let the game run a little bit. I want to get some money. We're gonna let the deliveries and stuff do their thing. We're gonna check in, and we're gonna see how much product are we using in any given period of time, so that I can fine-tune my deliveries so that I'm not overbuying. And then I kind of want to see how marketing can impact, because I've only had, when I played around with marketing, I had 2 businesses. I'm hoping to have like 18 businesses in this game now, so here we go. Like that. I'll just get a park right here, and my house is over on this side. Theoretically, we should be able to just let this thing go and let the profits roll in, because everything's just being managed for us, right? So I'm gonna eat food and sleep, and I'll be right back. Okay, so another question that was asked had to do with food, right? I said I want to be able to shop at my own grocery store. And people said, there was a lot of people that said, well, why don't you just like take the fresh food that you're about to stock in the grocery store and put it in your fridge. So I've got a box of 50 fresh food, right? Got the box of food here. This is from the storage room of the grocery store. And you'll notice that I cannot actually place this inside. I can place the box, but I cannot place the contents of the box inside this this fridge. So not possible. One thing that has changed though in the alpha is you can now move the camera when you're placing things. I know that seems like a very simple thing, but it's you couldn't do this before, and now you can. So that's very nice. I do wish I could hit escape to stop the placement, but I guess I have to hit grab. Okay. All right. So anyway, this grocery store stuff, this fresh food that I get from wholesale, it has to go on the shelves. And then I can't like shop here and buy it myself. So again, I want to be able to shop at my own store, man. Can't do that yet. So I'm going to put this back. I'm still observing my business and stuff, but I got 37 grand. So I kind of wanted to take a look, because I've got deliveries set up now and the other businesses are going okay. I don't know if the deliveries are great yet. I don't know if they're the right stuff happening here, but it says we couldn't store all the French fry boxes in Fast Chuck. Please make sure we'll have the available storage shelf for the next delivery. So I guess, like, was I charged a penalty for that, or I don't actually know. Fast Chuck delivery. I got a refund for it. Okay. So they don't charge me for access merchandise. So I suppose I could just bring as much as possible, right? Well, that's interesting. I think as an added complexity to the game for business management, right? It's a business sim. It's supposed to teach you how to manage a business, or at least teach you some of the concepts, broad concepts of how to manage a business, right? I think there should be some sort of restocking fee applied to that. If I order too much stuff and they bring it back in their truck, right? There should be some sort of restocking fee, I think. That's just me, though. We also now, I don't know about, I'm not going to do it really in this playthrough, but you can if you want to. We now have the ability to do customizations for logos. So I can click this button and select an image from my computer to use here. So you can have your own logo now if you want to, which is pretty nice. Okay, so let's check out what the next business is going to be, all right? I'm thinking liquor store. Liquor store could be cool. You might also notice, I'm kind of giving you a preview of some of the stuff here. You'll notice there's these big billboards, right? General U.S. trucks. Or this one here, which says Martinique Jewelers. Martinique Jewelers. I don't know. New York Gifts and Souvenirs. BYLGAWI. I don't know. We have billboards and stuff. And you can purchase ad space for your company on those billboards and stuff now too. And that raises awareness, marketing, and all that stuff to get more customers for your business, right? And you can get more you can get more money that way, hopefully. I was hoping to stall until this store was open. And I almost did it, right? I almost got away with it. Good. So I want to buy one more industrial freezer because my grocery store is a little light. And I think maybe one more industrial fridge for now too. That's basically all my money though. Just the freezer for now, please. Because we've got a lot of stuff in storage. Ooh, I might want to buy another one of those storage shelves too. I'll have to see what this is all about. See how this fits. But I want to get this industrial freezer. Hey, I'm walking here. Oh, I missed that. All right, here it is. So I want to get this industrial freezer. I want to get it placed I think right over here for now. Like that ought to be fine. And of course that just gets stocked, so we'll come over and find frozen food. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. There's barely any frozen food. I may have to have a lot of deliveries here. Wow. Some more frozen food. Fresh food. How are we doing on stocks here? So I have to watch this, right? I have to watch and see how often do I need deliveries? How expensive is this going to be, right? And so far, it looks to me like I'm going to need more. I'm going to need to probably have maybe a small, I don't want to do small deliveries. So I'm thinking maybe 3 deliveries a week for the store. Possibly. The thing is, it's only 50 fresh food per box. Fresh food doesn't last very long, but I guess it's the same way with frozen food, isn't it? They don't last very long. There's not very much of it there. Yeah, I think we need more shelves here too. We need more of everything in this store. We need to serve more customers all the time and take big deliveries, max out our deliveries in our trucks so that we minimize our costs. So yeah, I'm thinking we get, let's get 2 of these shelves. Let's get 3 of these shelves. And then 1 more freezer. Yeah, we're going to really dive into the grocery store thing because I think he can make quite a bit of cash with this. The grocery store might be our most profitable business. I'm going to have to look at that because it's moving product pretty fast. The hamburgers and stuff from the fast food restaurant also move really quickly. They go through hamburgers really quick. So, looks like I need another fridge too, but go ahead and park. Small industrial freezer. Place that back to back with this one, right like that. There we go. And storage shelf. Place this right here. Looks good. Place another one. Right like this. There's another one. I might actually run out of room for this one. Over here. Do you fit? You sure do. Lots and lots of storage space. I wonder. Ooh, I might even be able to... Hey there. Storage shelf. Can you fit like this? Oh, that's bitchin'. Yep, we can have even more. So at least 2 more storage shelves if I want them. But it looks like I need to make a frozen food run too. I might need a bigger vehicle, you know? But I kind of wanted to start another business today. So let me make a couple of runs, restock this. I might make a couple more delivery contracts for Charmart. And I think I can actually, can I just do this over the phone? I don't actually have to go back and talk to that guy, do I? I'd like to get another contract for that. Distro, can I call you on the phone and say, hey, I need more? No? I'm gonna have to do it in person. We're living in the 60s. Sure, we had phones in the 60s. Pretty sure we had phones in the 60s. Anyways, let me take care of all this busy work. And when I'm ready to get another business going, I'll be right back. Okay, so it's been quite a few days of just sitting in my house and stuff. And I did want to bring up something else. I don't actually recall if it was this way in Alpha 9. And if it was, maybe I'm just, you know, I'm trying to get over a cold and stuff, being sick. So maybe it's just that situation. But the camera in the game, it's a little disorienting. Every time you exit a building, it seems like the camera has to move 180 degrees. And it's pretty nauseating. So I'm hoping that they decide to revert. If it was different before, I just want the camera to always stay the same orientation I am. So like if I'm facing this direction and I'm heading out the door, like, ugh, why do that to me? Let me be like this, you know? Like I'm already facing this direction. But it seems like every time you enter a building, it's always going to be different because it's got to do this weird, I don't know what it's doing. I'm hoping that they look into that because I feel like the camera movement's really unnecessary, and it's I am a person that does get motion sickness. So and being already kind of ill as I record this is probably not helping the situation. But if you go in and out of buildings really fast or very often or frequent or whatever you want to call it, you're gonna run into on that movement, you know. So anyway, so I've got deliveries and stuff all set up. They're working pretty good. Just want to take a quick look and show you what I've got going with that. So Char Gifts is only getting 1 delivery. It's every Tuesday, so that's what we're getting right now. And if they receive too much stuff, or if they don't have space for stuff, then it just simply gets refunded. So that seems like it's okay. But this Char gift shop here, this one is the most expensive delivery that I'm getting, and so I wanted to take a look at that and be in this gift shop right now. The delivery is going to give us 5 boxes of cheap gifts, 5 boxes of expensive gifts, 5 boxes of soda cans, and 2 boxes of paper bags. Ooh, hang on. So let's go in and check this out. So we only have, it looks like 5 on this shelf and 2 on this shelf, so 7 spaces total for this stuff. We already have, looks like 4 times 200 expensive gifts on this side, and even more expensive gifts on this side. We don't need to have this much delivery anymore here. So I'm gonna pull back the deliveries, and I think I'm gonna take it easy on the expensive gifts because that's a huge percentage of that cost. I'm gonna go with 2 boxes here. We're gonna go with 3 boxes here and 3 boxes here. Nothing else is actually being delivered to the gift shop. Nothing else needs to be delivered to the gift shop. So this, I kind of cut my delivery price in half there, which is pretty good. So we'll see how that goes. I'm also charging more for the items. So cheap gifts, my price is $23. There's a market price here that says $20. Now, I don't exactly know where that's referenced. Maybe it's just a standard default, or what would be really cool later in the future is if my competitors would be dynamically adjusting their prices on stuff. And so if my prices are too high, then I lose business, right? So I can take these down if I want to. The insight screen will show me satisfaction, and it shows me right now, without marketing, that I have 77% satisfaction. And that's based on the product range that I'm offering, how good my customer service is, how clean my place is, and of course my pricing power as well. Pricing is at 90% here. I'm actually pretty satisfied with that, so I'll keep it at 23. Because that seems to be doing pretty well there. If I take a look at Charmart, they've got not quite as satisfied with the pricing here. And if I look at the inventory here, I'm at 8, 6, and 3. So again, I'm not sure where that's referencing or how that's being factored in, but by charging the market price in Charmart, I have lower pricing satisfaction than charging an increase in my gift shop from market price. So again, I'm not sure how that's being factored in, but you can see these different details and how many customers you get over time, etc. And then you can also have of course, your capacity per hour. And this is a building limit, it looks like. So we're hitting the building limit in Charmart. We may want to consider moving to a bigger building. I already have a bigger building in Charmart, right? So if I'm hitting the maximum customers already in these businesses, 15 per hour, right? Because of how big the place is, I guess, 15 per hour. I kind of need to get these places in bigger buildings, right? So anyway, my delivery is going to be a little bit more tame tomorrow, and hopefully that works out a little bit better. So one of the things I'm going to do, and I think I want to get one more business before I do this. I'm considering opening up a jewelry store because I think I can get high margins on that kinds of stuff. I have 2 rounded shelves here. I also have a bottle of wine and a cigar, so potentially a liquor store. Is that actually... I wonder if that's... is it a cigar shop and a liquor store completely separate businesses in this game? Because I'm noticing there's not a whole lot of crossover, right? Like, I can't have a gas station sort of approach where I've got snacks, I've got things you can drink, I've got groceries type stuff. You can get gas here, you can buy alcohol here, you can buy cigarettes here, right? They kind of like a jack of all trades type store. That doesn't seem to want to be a thing like with Charmart. I couldn't put gifts in there, even though most grocery stores, at least in my area anyway, most grocery stores do have like little knickknacks and gift shop type stuff in there. So it doesn't seem like you can cross them very well. At least not yet anyway. I would also love to see in the future, I know this is very ambitious for this. This game is already big ambitions. It's already a very ambitious game. If the challenge isn't enough, I bet it is. This truck is still here. The traffic is not fixed, by the way. This intersection has been broken ever since I said I'll be right back. This truck refuses to turn, and because of that, everybody is just stopped. I'm not entirely sure why. So, traffic's not fixed yet, but maybe it'll get fixed later. What I was looking for is 2 things. I wanted to show you that we now have warehouses. If I go out into the maps, warehouses are over here. And I think this is the cheapest one. It looks like this is bigger than this. I think we can all agree that this building is bigger than this one, but it seems like maybe I can role play this and say that this building, only a portion of it is available. Because if I open this up, traffic index 24, traffic index 12, that's strange. But also, if I open it up, this is 690 meters squared, okay? And it's gonna be 887 for rent for the warehouse. If I look at this one, which you would think is a lot bigger than that one, it's still 690. 823 daily rent, right? So this is actually the cheapest one, looks like. The big one is the cheapest one. Some of these are a little bit bigger. There's one that's up a little bit bigger. They're double the size, right? Like, I think this one right here is double the size. Yeah, $12.92. It costs $16.50 a day for rent here, right? And it's huge deposits, right? So we're not going to do the warehouses yet. We don't have the capital. We don't really have anything to worry about there. So we're not going to do that yet. What I'd like to do is I want to find a new business or a new location for another business. I'd like to have a lot of traffic, and if I could do like, no, I'm thinking like a jewelry store kind of thing, you know? This doesn't have a whole lot of building area And it's $122, which is nice. A small jewelry store is pretty good. Also, this is right next to the subway. There's another subway there. Very good. Did they add any here? Yeah, it's this one there. 1, 2, and then there's one over here. 3. I missed that one before. So 4, 5. The subway entrance is over here. Not so much. Okay. So if I wanted to have like, I was thinking about this building here because it's pretty small, but the traffic index is really low. $92 for rent. So I don't know. A jewelry store, I feel like it doesn't need to be that big. So I might end up going with this one, 75, daily rent 122, and we can go in and start stocking this as like a jewelry store kind of thing. And then this big building over here, 285, which is kind of nice. And then there is it this one? Nope. Oh, maybe it was this big one over here. Yeah, another 285 over here for 410. So I just need to choose a location and make whatever the next business is, right? And I don't exactly know what the next business will be. It looks like we have options of fast food restaurant, supermarket, gift shop. Done those 3 things. So now there's clothing stores, jewelry stores, coffee shop, liquor store, law firm. That's peculiar. And also a headquarters, which I will do once I need additional complexity. Not going to expand too quickly with this. We're also going to be utilizing marketing because that will grow our business too by a significant amount, unless it's been rebalanced, which I doubt it. And then, yeah, probably I may pay off the loan only so that I can take a larger one. That might be what I do. But clearly the building I need to go to, I don't think it's going to be over here. Like, I think I'm going to get closer to the inner city for, you know, the jewelry store and the clothing store and stuff. I want high traffic areas, especially for the clothing shop and stuff. People window shop, right? So clothing stores and stuff, really any store, you want to have a lot of foot traffic around it. I mean, I don't know why you would want some place that doesn't have foot traffic when you have a store. So, but I think this video has gone on long enough for today. So Alpha 10, it's here. We have deliveries. It's all been automated. I haven't had to go off and get anything yet for quite a while. And now I'm only making $3,300 a day, but that's okay with me. I'm fine with that. I have a lot of staff and stuff, and you have people that call sick every once in a while, and there's always somebody there to pick up the slack, and everything just kind of works out. So I'm completely fine with the profits that I have right now. And when we come back for the next one, I will have decided what business we're making, where we're making it, and we will get a head start on setting it up. Okay? So that's gonna be me right now. Okay? That's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.